Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to our channel. Today, we will talking about an exciting and important topic, which is navigating the U.S. higher education system from an international viewpoint. But before that, let's talk about ourselves.
Hi everyone, I'm Amanda. As someone deeply involved in academic community, I can't wait to share insights on how international students can contribute in US. I came from China and have been studying in United States as an international student since my high school years.
Hi, my name is Jane. I was born and raised in China. My family immigrated to Canada when I was in middle school, so I started my class in a public school in Canada. However, since their job changed, we come back to China and study in an international school. And then, after high school, I came to the US for my bachelor program. As we're ready to explore how this journey impacts not only students, but also educational institutions and society at large. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. So let's dive into why navigating the US higher education system from an international perspective is important.
Absolutely, Jane. Firstly, it's essential for us to acknowledge the increasing globalization of education. In today's interconnected world, students from all corners of the globe are seeking opportunities to study abroad. And the United States remains one of the top destinations for higher education.
Right. And this isn't just about personal enrichment or academic achievement. It's also about adopting culture exchange and understanding. When students from diverse backgrounds come together in the same educational environment, they bring unique perspectives and experience that enrich the learning environment from everyone.
Exactly. And let's not forget the economic impact. International students contribute significantly to the US economy through tuition fee, living expenses, and various other expenses. And in fact, according to the Institute of National Education, international students contribute over 44 billions of dollars to United economy in the year of 2019 to 2020 academic year.
Building on that, let's move deeper into the historical and political dimensions of international education in the US. The concept of studying abroad isn't just a recent trend. Historically, nations have used educational exchange as a means of diplomacy and cultural outreach. Programs like the Fulbright program, established in the aftermath of World War II, were designed to enhance both understanding between the United States and other countries.
Yes, these initiatives are deeply connected with global political strategies. This shows that the increasing numbers of international students has always been influenced by broader political agendas.
That's an excellent point. Moving back to today, and we see a shift in the dynamics which rising power like China and India. These countries are not only sending large number of students abroad, but are also working to attract international students to their own institutions, challenging the traditional dominance of Western education style.
This shift has significant economic implications as well. International students are a major economic asset, contributing billions to the economy, as I mentioned earlier, but it's crucial to remember that their impact goes beyond dollars and cents. They contribute to a intellectual and cultural richness of academic community, which is invaluable.
Absolutely. And between these, policies like visa regulation and immigration laws play a critical role. Changes in this policy can directly influence the flow of international students, reflecting the political trends at any given time. And this isn't just a one-way street. The experience of international students can influence diplomatic relationships between their home countries and the United States. Their success and challenges shape perceptions and can lead the shift in international policies.
For a short conclusion, navigating the U.S. higher education system from an international perspective isn't just about managing logical or academic challenges. It's also about understanding the historical and political force that shapes this educational journey. By recognizing those elements, we can better appreciate the complex reciprocal relationship that international education fosters between nations. Let's talk about why this topic is significant to us personally. For me, as an international student, I recognize the unique challenges international students face within the U.S. higher education system. This has led me to realize the importance of better supporting and guiding these students to ensure their learning experience in the U.S. are smooth and meaningful.
Similarly, as an international student, I've experienced firsthand the process of crossing border to study in the US. This experience has given me a profound understanding of the cultural adaptation, language barrier, and social pressures international students faced. Therefore, I believe providing support and sources for international students is important.
In addition to the personal importance, this topic is also significant for society as a whole thing. With increasing globalization, cross-cultural communication and understanding are becoming increasingly important. By supporting international students' study experience, we can promote exchange and integration between different cultures, thus building a more inclusive and diverse society.
Furthermore, the contribution of international students to the U.S. economy cannot be overlooked. According to recent data, international students contribute billions of dollars in the U.S. economy each year. This funding not only supports the operations of higher education institutions, but also creates job opportunities and drive economic growth.
Moving into our discussion on subaltern knowledge, it's vital to recognize and evaluate forms of knowledge that traditional academia might set aside. For example, practice from traditional education methodology, which emphasize community learning and oral traditions, can offer valuable insights into more inclusive educational practice.
Absolutely, Amanda. It's about decentering the Western countries and integrating diverse intellectual traditions that can connect more deeply with international students from various backgrounds. This leads us to our ethnic of difference. By adopting an intersectional lens, we see how factors like race, gender, and social economy status intersect with one's status as an international student, affecting their educational journey.
And building partnership is key here. We need alliance and cross different groups, students, faculty, and policymakers, to drive systematic change that acknowledges and addresses those intersecting identities.
Finally, our goal is liberation and humanization. This means rereading and possibly overturning traditional practice that may marginalize. For instance, shifting from standardized to more holistic admission practice can reduce barriers for international students.
Grounded in our lived experience and those countless others, our recommendations aim to transform the educational landscape into one where every student, regardless their origin, can thrive and feel equally included. In today's podcast, we have discussed the importance of navigating the U.S. higher education system from an international perspective and propose some inclusive and comprehensive approaches. We hope this conversation sparks further dialogue and actions among all interested parties in education.
We have covered a broad range of information, from historical context to personal narratives and beyond. Our discussion underscored the importance of multi-phased approaches in making U.S. higher education accessible and enriching for all international students. We hope these discussions inspire you to think and encourage more people to get involved in this important work. Thank you for joining us, and let's continue to work together toward a more inclusive and liberative academic world. Thank you for listening. Goodbye.
Bye bye. See you next time.